Green Arrow 45 is written by Julian Shawna Benson and art by Javier Fernandez. And what I think is interesting about this one is I don't think this is a badly written book or it's a bad issue or anything like that. But at the same time, I also don't think if you dislike anything about it, I don't think you can put it on the Bensons. I feel like this book is not really a part of their run. They've written it because it has the editorial
Yeah,
said,
the writers, yeah.
put this issue here, but it's not really a part of their overall story, really.
It's one of these where, like you say, it's fine.
Yeah.
I don't hate the issue. It's competently written, but it's hard to care. It's hard to give a shit about anything and take it seriously when you go, well, it doesn't. It's all bad to normal.
Yeah, I don't believe the death is sticking, so it's hard to take the funeral, which is the entire issue, is the funeral of Roy.
Do you know what's going to be really annoying?
Mm-hmm.
If in a year's time, or 9 months, and it's like, oh shit, those deaths are sticking, and we'll be like, huh, maybe we should have gone back. Maybe we should have cared about the funeral shit.
Yeah, maybe. I think. I mean, it's nice having all different people at the funeral there. Oliver trying to punch Superman and breaking his hand. Sure, there's nice moments in here, and they play well enough. But it is kind of a weird issue, and I don't really believe he's staying dead. So it's hard to kind of.
The whole time we're like, you're just overreacting.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. It feels like people are overreacting.
It's when Oliver threatens to take down the Justice League with whatever John gave him.
Yeah. John pulls him out psychically.
And it's like, come on, Ollie, you're overreacting. It's fine. I'll be back in a month.
Basically, almost. You may as well have said that. You may as well have said it. I don't know. And they talk about his addiction and how he's buried in this place because this is where he chose to become sober and all the rest of it. And again, it's all very fine. It's all very competent. The art is, again, it's decent. It's
yeah.
It's not shaking my world, but and there's some sweet moments with Oliver and Dinah.
I will say the art, while it's fine, I think it's. Let's pretend that for a moment that Roy is really dead, and this is the emotional send off. I don't think the art is enough for that.
Sure.
And I don't really like Roy that much. I don't really have an attachment. He's fine. I don't hate him, but I don't have that much of an attachment to him. But if this is the send off for Roy Harper, I think it's underwhelming.
Oh yeah, if you told me like at the end of Heroes and Crisis, Roy's death is sticking, we're getting Wally back, I'd be like, yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah,
I'll take it. But Roy does have his fans. Roy's been around for a long time, and it's unfair to them if that is his death. It's just like the way he was found in Heroes and Crisis.
That doesn't mean like like I said. For me, I'm not that big a fan. I don't have an attachment, but I respect him well enough to say he deserves better than this, assuming that he's dead. Like I think the only panel that really sticks the line of okay, that sold me on some of it is the final page with the sunset.
Yeah, with Oliver walking away and silhouette kind of thing. Yeah, no, like I say, it's well enough written, but it does feel like this again. It's a diversion in the story because don't get me wrong, I'm sure that the Bensons will use the emotional weight of like Roy being dead to drive Oliver in the coming plots, right? I'm sure they will. They'll incorporate that, and that'll be fine. And I wonder like, but other than that though, I feel like this is kind of separate from because he references the plot with the social media guy, right? He references that at some point, but it feels like this is kind of almost kind of a break from that plot to do the funeral where. If you've just been reading Green Arrow, like you're just like, wait, Roy died? What? What's happening?
Yeah, I think that's part of why I said at the start of this show that I think events, like line-wide events, it's we can only say spoiler-free for so long because immediately this is 1 week later, and the books are like, hey, that happened. Whether you like tough shit, whether you read it, and you kind of just have to go with it, right?
Yep. So overall, I mean, if I'm rating the issue, it's like a 6. So just to sum up my feelings in Green Arrow, it feels like just kind of a decently written issue, but one that just kind of exists for it.
It feels hollow.
It feels hollow. It feels like a hollow tie-in to the event, as opposed to actually having much value on its own.